All right. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Kicking It with Kruse. Yeah, get another subscriber. It's always good. I had a few people actually tell me they were like subscribing just recently. I'm like, all right, get those numbers going. Keep them going up. But anyways, welcome back, GR. Hope you're doing well, GR. Yes.
So far, so good, Brian.
I don't know why it has you way over there. That was Jonathan. That's because there you go. He's like moving over. We'll see if it's gonna be that's in every angle. I might have to move you. Let me see. Jonathan was way over at one point. That's why GR's gonna go on the lean. Going on the lean.
You gotta do the lean thing.
I gotta start looking at that because I've noticed that that's happened a few times now. I'm like, what's going on with this? But I think Jonathan was moved over and then Mike was moved over, and I'm like, oh, come on, guys, sit in the middle on me. Sit in the middle.
Oh, come on, Brian. You want so much.
I want so much. I'm like, just sit in the middle. Just sit in the middle. I got this on YouTube as well, so I don't know if people will actually do any comments, but they pop up. We'll see. But I got the TikTok up here too. So welcome back, GR. Happy Tuesday morning. Hey guys, up the chat. Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. How you doing, GR? Doing good?
All right. Well, yeah, I was going to set up the printer, but you asked me to come on here, so.
That's right. You said you're going to the print today. It's still the box?
It's right behind me on the floor.
All right. Yeah, you get that done, GR. You need to print your script. GR's got a project he's working on. You got to print your script, or did you already print it? Oh, that's right. He came and stopped by and dropped it off, huh?
Yeah. I have the script.
All right. GR is going to be back on set again. Excited for you, GR. And get back to work.
And nobody's going to kill me this time, but it's the same place you killed me.
Oh, it's going to be in your garage?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. And we can't say that K word on here too much. So.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Just to say, unalive.
The place you terminated my existence.
There we go. It's funny. It's like Mike and I are always trying to have fun with that. Like, how do we make this work? How do we make this work? So we're always going back and forth. Welcome, David Campbell. How you doing? Welcome back. With GR, it's gonna be fun. Welcome back today. Very quickly, just off the top. So the Knives Out trailer dropped finally for Knives Out, of course. I saw it, guys. I think it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like these Benoit Blanc movies. They're always a lot of fun. Every time I see them, I'm like, man, they always find a new way to making it work for me. And this one sounds interesting too, about like a priest goes into the blocked off booth and all of a sudden he gets unalived out of nowhere. And they have to figure out who's going to actually be the person. There we go, GR. There we go. We're using it. They had at the Toronto Film Festival, and people have been raving about it. Now, they go back and forth. They're saying it's a great movie. It still has that campy vibe a little bit like the original Glass Onion, like the last one, but it still has a little bit more seriousness to this one, too, with this all-star cast. So I was going to say, it sounds like a bad game of Clue. Oh, Pappy, what are you doing, man? David Campbell. Yeah, well, it's like Clue in a lot of ways. It really is. It's like Clue in a lot of ways. But you have, of course, Daniel Craig leading the way through this, and the cast is always big. It's always big here, too, but I watched the trailer. If you guys didn't watch it this time, check it out. It's fun. But one of the reviews came through saying, don't take that to mean that it's all the fun's been sucked out, that it isn't as campy, guys. Though far from it. One of the characters put, there's obviously more Scooby-Doo stuff going around here you wouldn't expect to be in this movie too. And also IndieWire's Kate Emberlin said, it works. It's no big mystery why, because Johnson knows the form and format and delivers it on playing the tone and message, but never losing sight, and why these stories are so damn entertaining to watch and unravel. But yeah, coming out December 12th. They are a lot of fun, GR. Coming out December 12th. And theatrical one November 26th, as we said before. So we're still getting theatrical release on this for 2 weeks, which is good. It should at least come to theaters for a little bit, honestly.
Well, let's face it, when you see it in a theater, it's such a whole different view than when you see it at home.
It is. It always is. That's why I feel like we can't let the theaters go away. People are always like, oh, I'd rather watch it at home, like Jonathan says all the time. What's up, Eric? Good to see you. I'm doing well. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, me personally, though, GR, I'm like, I'd rather see this in a theater. I know that these kind of like dramas or like, not big action films, they usually do better on streaming than they do in theaters these days. But I want to go see this in a theater. I mean, 2 weeks to play it. Hopefully it's not like too limited where you can't actually find a theater to actually see it in. You know, that happens sometimes. But would you go see it in a theater, GR? You go see it?
Oh, hell yes.
We'll
be there opening day.
The first two are a lot of fun, GR. The first two are a lot of fun.
Oh, I love them. I laughed my ass off.
I like how David Campbell says it's like a game of Clue. It's kind of like a game of Clue, GR, a little bit, right? But more updated version of Clue.
A little bit, yeah.
Updated though. They do a little different. That Ryan Johnson though, but I love that Ryan Johnson said he's like, "What's up, Killian? Welcome back." Ryan Johnson was like, "We had to do this theatrical release. He wanted a theatrical release really bad, and so he's getting it for 2 weeks. I wish that Netflix did a month. It should be like a month at least, you know." And I get like not wanting to do it because it did the streaming, but like give it a solid 4 weeks. But thank you for the likes, Killian.
I think that should be a industry rule.
30 days.
No movie can go to streaming without a month of solid theatrical release.
It gives the people a chance to go see. For me, I know they make their money off the streaming, but like honestly, like people make even more money if they put it to theaters. Like what's the difference? Release it to theaters for a month, you make a few million bucks, then you drop it on your streaming service. You know, put it to streaming,
and you can sell some popcorn buckets.
And you sell some popcorn buckets. David Campbell says put it to streaming. Well, you're getting into streaming pretty fast, David Campbell. So 2 weeks is their idea. So gives theaters a chance too, though. Yeah, it does, Killian. Not everyone feels comfortable going to the theaters. It's also true, David Campbell. Like Jonathan says that all the time when he's on here. He does not want to go to a theater anymore. A lot of people don't want to see it. They want to wait until it's at home. So that's kind of like the generation where it's going. We'll talk about some with AI later too when it comes to that as well, which is going to change the theatrical experience. But it to me personally, I like to go to theaters though. But maybe I'm a dying breed, GR. Am I going away?
You're too young to be a dying breed, Brian.
Well, like I feel like there's still people that are like no theaters anymore, and people are saying like Gen Z, don't want to go to theaters as well. That their attention span.
Well, you know why that is. That attention span of 30 seconds does not go well in a theater.
Yeah, I mean, because there's also no Wi-Fi service a lot of times too. What's up, wise man? Welcome back. There's no going to theaters. I know the Regal by me actually has Wi-Fi you can connect to now, but didn't initially. That's probably to bring in the younger generation too. And Killian loves popcorn in theaters as well. Yeah, I love that. Like we said before, maybe we do like more of a restaurant bar situation, like arcade. We maybe combine some things here, video games.
Wasted days and wasted nights.
I have a great time getting I gotta tell you though, the theater, the Regal by us, we had this whole conversation with David Campbell members and Killian probably about the bars. But the one by me, sometimes they make a really great old fashioned. I went last time though, and I was like, what is this? What is this? There's nothing here. So I don't know if we had a new bartender, but come on, hook people up at a movie theater. Come on. We have them here. Yeah, David Campbell's like, yeah, we have them there in Scotland. Yes, we should have them. They should be everywhere. It should be that's an executive order for you. Every movie theater has to have a bar. Come on. GR, not having that one, GR?
No. I go to a theater to watch a movie. I want to get drunk. I can't bring the bottle up like I did last time. I don't want to get in trouble.
TikTok, TikTok rules.
But I have my vodka handy if I need it.
Yeah, well, it's good. You have it ready to rock and roll. But I think it's great to have them there. That definitely changes the whole experience. Right, Pep Star?
If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button.
Thanks, Pep Star. Appreciate that, man. Thank that. Alamo Draft House, extra text live on screen if you use a cell. Oh, really? We'll post your text live on the screen if you use your cell in the theater. Look at that, GR. How do they even do that? They're finding your texts in the Ethoverse and popping them up there. That's wild.
Oh, that would be depending on what you're seeing and who you're saying it to. That could be interesting.
It could be very interesting. People might be like, "Whoa! Don't be sending any kind of special pictures during the movie."
Or making offers to someone that the guy at the did with his girlfriend at Coldplay.
Oh yeah. We go back to the CEO. and his girlfriend, they ran away afterwards, or he pushed her, ran away. The AI stuff was crazy for that too when that happened. I still can't believe like how many people gave us heat on that when we talked about that conversation on the YouTube tubes. I just can't believe it. They did. It was in the news. Yeah, Killian. We talked about that.
If the moron had stood still, Brian,
Yeah,
they'd have taken a 2-second shot and moved on.
Yeah.
But because he made such a dramatic scene out of it, everybody had to know, okay, something's going on here.
Who are these people? There's something happening here. It's something shady.
Exactly.
Wait, did I hear him say he was drinking? No, he's not drinking beer right now. No, nobody's drinking right now.
No, it's a little early yet.
Coffee. Got some coffee right there. Okay. David Campbell.
No, and this is not an ad. It's just Gatorade, guys. It's it's only 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah. David Campbell says he's got one because it's 5:30 where he's at. Yeah. I mean, I get that. 5:30. He's having the Guinness maybe because he's saying the Guinness is a lot there.
Where in Scotland? Where in Scotland is he?
It's a good question. He's let's see if he'll let us know. If he'll let us know exactly what city again. David Campbell. What city are you in? If you don't mind saying, if you don't want to say, I told you. Oh, Edinburgh. That's right.
Edinburgh, not Edinburgh.
I'm not the best.
You're a bloody Yank.
Yeah, I'll give myself a womp womp, GR. Give myself a womp womp. There you go, GR. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I wish it's early for me. I'm getting used to the morning vibes more and more. I always I'm trying for 9 though, and GR might know by now. I'm like 9:15. 9:15. I need a few more minutes.
Well, when you said 9 o'clock last night, I knew you meant at least 9:15, maybe 9:30.
Yeah, I want to do this at 10, but my other schedule keeps changing. 10 a.m. is better for me. 10 a.m. till noon is like a great thing for me. 9 a.m. is just pushing it. I need a little bit more time in the morning. I'm just a slow person in the morning.
5 hours after me.
Yeah, I know. The most Scottish town, Edinburgh. I'm not great at pronouncing. You guys are helping me. Thank you, Killian. Appreciate the love, guys. Put some love and the likes out there, Killian, and of course, guys, I'm happy to have David back too. Happy to have you guys here. We're gonna have a great show today, as always. Happy Tuesday. We got a lot more to talk about, guys. I'm still excited about Knives Out. I want to see this in theaters. I might, if it's not playing anywhere nearby, then of course I'll wait to go watch it over there. Yeah, Killian. Thank you for that. Yeah, Killian, appreciate you.
Tell your friends to watch us live.
Thanks, Pep Star. But yeah, guys, excited. Yeah, David Campbell. Woo! Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on to the show.
Thanks, Pep Star. But we got a lot more to talk about, guys. I'll probably see it in theaters if I can. If I can't, I'll watch it on streaming, guys. A lot more Knives Out coming, and I bet, I'm going to say right now, I'm going to do a prediction, GR. This won't be the last one. I bet they do more. I bet we have at least.
I think you're right. I think Tim's picking on you, Brian.
Oh, is he? He's picking on me? What's he saying?
Yeah, he said Edinburgh, Brian. Edinburgh.
Make movie bars great. Oh, God. Make them great. I miss bars, guys. I mean, they should be everywhere. I go back to Michigan. They don't have them. Like, what's going on here? They should be everywhere. Anyways, guys, it's time for some breaking news. Come on. Oh, David Campbell is saying it's the rumor is a trilogy. This could be it. The third might end and all, but I feel like if these movies keep making money, they'll keep coming back. Unlike Tomb Raider, guys. Now, I talked about this before, but officially it came out that Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft, the animated series over on Netflix, is officially done after 2 seasons. Now, it's going to premiere on December 11th for the last season, season 2. And then after that, they will be done with that Lara Croft spinoff over on Netflix, which I get talked before when we were talking about the Lara Croft movie coming forward with Sophie Turner. I didn't even know this was really happening. I heard rumors and I thought it was already done. So that goes to show you right there, right? I had no idea that was still happening. So it wasn't on my radar that much. I'm more excited to see that movie, but I still think that there's only one Lara Croft, honestly, and it's going to be hard to carry that Angelina Jolie torch and move forward with it. But they are doing that on Netflix, guys. More coming. Sophie Turner coming as well. GR, you excited all about GR's like, no, he doesn't care about this animated series at all over on Netflix. I know it already, guys.
I think it falls under the heading of Dilligaff, Brian.
Yep, I think it does. You can say the F-bomb once in a while. We can't do it every 5 minutes, but you can say it every once in a while. I found that out. So
Yeah. Well, DILLIGAF. Do I look like I give a fuck?
there you go. That's what GR feels about it. I just saw the Supergirl cameo in Superman. I have questions. Oh, you just saw the Supergirl cameo in Superman? And also, what's it? No, not Sophie Turner.
Wasted days and wasted nights.
Right. The Sophie Turner thing's crazy. She's been training for it, though, quite a bit, though, GR. Like, training her butt off for it. So, hopefully she's good in it.
Well, it's really hard to play a drunk, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're talking about the Supergirl thing. The Supergirl thing, yeah, I bet she's in a beat. I don't know. The Supergirl, she's no Angelina Jolie. She is no Angelina Jolie. I would say that, though, too. I really would hope that Sophie Turner does great in that, but she is no Jolie. And it's hard to fill those shoes. I feel like my stuff isn't charging here for some reason. It's always fun. I don't know what happened. Oh, this is unplugged. Hold on. This is unplugged. That's why. I'm like, what's that?
He forgets to plug himself in, guys. What can I say?
Yeah, I was like, why are these not charging? I got my earbuds are dying, so I was going to charge them while we were going here so I could swap earbuds, and they weren't charging. But yeah, she's no Sophie Turner. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Good to see you back. How you been, Michelle? Also, she reminds me of Adrian Podleski, who played Carr in Smallville. Thank you for the love too, Michelle. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Supergirl thing is crazy too. I know we can go off topic a little bit there, but the Supergirl thing is crazy. Like, she pops in at the end. I like her little thing, but is she gonna be like just like inebriated the whole movie? You think, GR, for the next one? What do you think, David Campbell? Will she be inebriated too in the chat?
It was just that I don't think that they'll take it that way. Mr. Blank, my favorite director of all time. He could be stupid enough to do that, but I doubt it.
Yeah, and the writer too. She's writing the Wonder Woman movie as well right now, so they must really have trust in that script. They're probably super excited about it. We call her Annie on set. Oh man, Annie.
Whoa! I like that comment.
Thank you. Michelle's reached that level 5 in your fan club. Thank you so much, Michelle. Yeah, woo! Welcome, level 5. Pepstar, you excited about that, Pepstar? Pepstar is, yeah, he's always excited. But rolling in the deep. But I just feel like hopefully the Wonder Woman movie is better than the last one. That's what David Campbell says. I don't have high hopes. It's got to be better than 1984. 1984 had GR's favorite actor ever, Pedro Pascal. And, he always...
Yeah, Mr. Mustache.
He always longs for him in every movie that he's not in. So I know GR really loved 84, right, GR?
Bullshit! Excuse me.
I'd say, David Campbell, that GR probably follows your move about being like replace Pedro in Fantastic Four. There he is. Hashtag get rid of Pascal.
Fantastic 3, Brian.
He's right there with you, David Campbell. He thinks you have to replace him. I like running the scene in DC in 1984. I like the running scene. Yeah, the running. There's other, like, there are good things that happen in 1984. I didn't think there was a main reason to bring back Steve Trevor or whatever, or whatever his name was. Her boyfriend, Chris Pine. But he was gone. Let it be gone. Move forward. But they did. Cheetah was awful. I agree. I don't know who thought they should have cast Kristen Wiig as like this big villain in there when she's so used to doing comedy too. It's like she's a comedy actor. That's what she is. And it's like, sometimes it works, but that would be like putting like Will Ferrell in there to be Cheetah. You might as well have just done that. It's like the same.
You just have Will play golf.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that for sure. Are you looking for? He's looking for a segue here, huh? He's looking for.
I know it's a little late, but quick one, yeah.
It's a little late in there, but we can move. I mean, everybody's talking about that. We'll move on there. I'll talk about that quickly if you want to, too. As we're moving back and forth, because Will Ferrell is playing golf, like GR wants to talk about. GR is giving me some segue action here. Will Ferrell has now been cast on a Ted Lasso-esque like series for Netflix, everybody's getting on board with this now. You know, you had Ted Lasso do good. They did Stick over there on Apple TV Plus. So they tried to do a golf one. And now Will Ferrell is doing a golf one that's very much in that same lines. No, just no, David Campbell says. A 10-part comedy series for the streamer. And it's about the action following Lonnie the Hawk Hawkins, a legend from the world of golf. And there's not much beyond that about this.
It got an original name, too. Golf.
Golf. It's called Golf. Did you catch the premiere of Task? Was it good? I haven't checked it out yet. Was it good? He doesn't even look like him. That's what David Campbell says. Yeah, I mean, he's just Will Ferrell. You know, I would say he hasn't transformed that much. You know, it's funny that Will Ferrell was up for. He was up for Madden before. You know that? You remember that, GR? When he was up for Madden, we had a whole conversation about how
he looks more like Madden than the casting of it.
Yeah, I think that Nick Cage, they transformed him better than I thought they would transform him. You know, I was surprised.
Still didn't look like. I'm sorry, Brian, but having met Mr. Madden, Nick Cage ain't Mr. Madden.
Yeah, well, there's some good pictures. We'll see what he does. He's Nick Cage. Michelle, I want to check that out. Mark Ruffalo too. Like I think Mark Ruffalo is great. I've always liked him. The trailers look great for it too. But I want to check it out. Task. Did you see that one came out, GR? I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
No,
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna get GR's Fire Stick over to him today or tomorrow so he can start watching again. And he was shut down from some stuff, so. I had to relog him in and fix it and format it. You know, I'm the tech guy. He's the tech director, but I'm the tech guy too. So,
yeah. Well, that's why I have a new printer. You're so technical. I have a new printer.
Gotta get that printer going on. Yeah, you're like throw the old one out. GR got a printer the other day. He's like, we went to go try to fix his printer. You guys know how printers go. This is just a side step, but printers after a while just suck. They just don't want to work. And he's like, you know what? I'm throwing it out and I'm buying a new one. I'm like, yep, that's what you got to do sometimes. I want to check out Task though. And the whole golf thing, I'm like, Aliens, I can't wait to see some more Alien. I'm going to tell you too, David Campbell, I watched, last week's episode was good. And GR, last week's episode, I know you don't get into these Alien shows, but the last week's episode felt very much like the 80s Alien movies. Like it was on the ship for the
one my ex-wife starred in, yeah.
yes. Are you getting his money yet? Did she send any money to you or no? Not taking care of you, huh?
Of course not. That's why she's an ex.
Michelle said last week's was Emmy worthy. It was really good, Michelle. The previous week before that, though, I was a little bored. I was like, "Oh, please don't be going down this line." And then it was like last week's episode was like really good, though. Yeah, GR was really good. It felt like a mini movie. It was like you get to find out what happened on the spaceship. So it's like in the very beginning of the series, the spaceship kind of crashes into Earth. But you don't really know. You kind of see what early what happens to the astronauts or the people that are going up there. Then you kind of see the crash, but you don't see what actually happens on the ship. And so you actually get to see what happened on the ship, the whole thing play out. And they're dumb. Those people are dumb. That's what happens sometimes, though, too. I mean, they clearly know what xenomorphs are, and it's like they still have the. You know, it's like they're being morphed into the xenomorphs. The aliens are on their face, and they're like, well, let's put them in cryostasis. I'm like, what are you doing? It's going to hatch. You know, but you know that's why it makes it good for an audience to watch though too. You're like no, don't do this, which is all the Alien movies, really. You know, I don't want this. Don't do this. You're gonna be taken out by a xenomorph. And I think the aliens are good. For like what's up, John? I loved it too, David Campbell. I loved it so much. I got Jordan on the show. Jordan's coming on tomorrow, GR. And Jordan, he said like it's still gonna be a guy in a rubber suit. I'm like, it looks like a pretty good guy in a rubber suit. I don't know. I gotta say it looks good to me. So it was great. You gotta check it out, GR. It's
I mean, you like everything, Brian.
I do like I like a lot of things. I did like the Conjuring as well. And we were talking about Conjuring a little bit yesterday, but I'm going to go into more of this. Also coming tomorrow.
Oh, God.
The Girlfriend's coming on Prime. I haven't seen The Girlfriend coming out yet. The Girlfriend on Prime. Oh, wait. I think I did see something about this. Yeah, on Prime. It comes out September 10th. Comes out tomorrow, yeah. I did see some stuff. Okay, I'll check this out. I'll put this on my queue too, Michelle. Thanks for that. More Conjuring though, maybe the question. Like I said before, I like the new Conjuring movie. It was really good. But Vera and Patrick were awesome in it, as they always are. There's something about this dynamic for me. It just works. already reported make $187 million, so it's doing really fantastic for them. So much so that James Wan came forward to talk about this. Of course, James Wan launched his franchise, also launched the Saw franchise. And he said, we all know that the heart of the franchise is really about Ed and Lorraine's story, right? We know that's what it is. They capture it perfectly by Vera and Patrick Wilson. I've always said that people came to the Conjuring film because they love to be scared. And they wanted to come to be fun the horror and also the scary sets. But really what it comes down to is Vera and Patrick playing Ed and Lorraine. And so they was asked, well, what about doing another one? This says Last Rites, but is this it? He's like, is there any future story to be told here? He goes, there is. It would have to capture the family dynamic which they have developed and established in this last one. And he thinks if they don't do that, they're not going to make it happen, but they would devour from that. They would love to do that. But it comes down to the box office. And he also said he does not want to jinx it. And so he doesn't want to say it's going to happen right now. But, you know, by being like a director, by being a producer, he was pretty much saying like, if it makes money, we're going to do more. You know, that's pretty much what he was saying. If it makes money, we're going to do more. Yeah. D My Love, what do you think? Oh, Die My Love. That trailer looks really good. I watched that trailer and what a combination. You got Pattinson. I was calling Pattinson. Because I mean Robert Pattinson, GR, you know, Batman. He's in it. But
duh. I haven't heard you call him that more than 350 times or whatever.
I know, but he looks really good in it. And I'm gonna say like, and also Katniss herself, I think looks really good as well. So I don't know, it could be good. It's like it's an interesting kind of love-hate dynamic right there. The trailer looked awesome. Die My Love. I hope that's gonna be good. I'm going to check it out. Die My Love. But I like the horror stuff too. Like GR, I'll watch more of this than they do. Read an article that reboots are killing the box office. They really are. They are, GR.
Oh, they have been for years.
It's like, it's funny we were talking about yesterday. It's like they're doing a cliffhanger reboot, but they've already greenlit the sequel to the reboot before it even came out. It's like, what? I mean, like, you think it's going to be that good? It's a reboot. Like, I don't know. I just don't see that being the penis that's going to do great. I just don't see it. GR's already saying no. And Room in Dark,
Two
like a crime
thumbs down
scene.
on that one.
Yeah, right. 2 thumbs down. Room is dark like a crime scene. You saying my room, John, or someone whose room? And this, thank you, John, for the corn. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. My first time a superhero movies did not make over 700 million. What's up, Queen? What's up, Queen?
Oh, the Queen has
Thanks for
arrived.
coming on to the show.
If you want to catch us live, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time.
We changed that time, Pep Star, but it's okay. You know, that's the regular show too. Well, we're live here Monday through Friday, guys.
That's this show, folks.
I even changed my background, GR. Look at that. I even changed the background. That's where I'm at today. Let Peppy work.
Good Lord, Brian. Even I've got the right one on there.
I know you do. Yeah, that's how it goes.
It's good to see you, GR.
Well, it is before your wake up time, you know.
It's I'm not the morning person all the time. Michelle's like, Pepe, yeah, good to see you. But I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be fun. Conjuring, GR, you gonna watch more Conjuring with me? Come on, man. I'm not gonna stop watching Conjuring. Come on.
In a word, Brian, you know the answer to that.
I know. Maybe I can say something
Can
else.
you say please?
Two letters.
What's that?
N and O.
I don't know. Nope, he's not going to do it. Pepe and his dog food line. If Pepe had a dog food line, that'd be crazy. What would it be called? I don't know.
Who the fuck need that much baby
Pep up
oil?
with Pepe.
Pepe, what the heck are you talking about, man? Calm down. I think Pepe was looking at an article about the oil man. I don't know what he's saying here. Same GR, same. That's what Michelle's saying to you too. And no, not going to do it. I don't have to drink beer before watching I'm going to have to drink. Yeah, you might have to have a brewski before. I definitely had an old fashioned. But...
No, I'd have to have the whole bottle of vodka.
Just to be able to watch it. And Queen, yeah. Queen, did you like The Conjuring? I know David Campbell loved The Conjuring out here. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was fun. I mean, honestly, it's scary, but it's not freaky scary. Had a few jump scares. I think the action was good. I think the demonic mirror was fun. Never buy demonic mirror, GR. Never do it. Don't do it. It's not good.
Well, Brian, I know that last night somebody asked you what movie you didn't like, and you couldn't remember the name of one. So
That was Speak to Me, or Speak No Easy, or Speak No Evil. I didn't like that at all. I thought it was a piece of trash. And that's hard for me to say, but that was the McAvoy movie. I was like super bored in it. And I was really on the side. I really didn't care for 28 years later too. I'm going to rewatch it. I was a little bit inebriated during it, so I'm going to watch it again.
Don't waste your time.
Well, it's coming over to Netflix, so I'll probably watch it over there again. I'll pop it on at least. And if anything, I'll vacuum the house while I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say. It's a good vacuum movie.
Yeah, it's a good vacuum movie. They need sushi in theaters. That could be interesting. It might smell a little fishy, though, during the movie, though. I'm not sure about that, too. Halloween Horror Nights is for kids. I used to like Halloween Horror Nights. It's so much money, too. It's so much money. I wish James Wong had directed this one. The Conjuring is his franchise. Yeah, maybe he'll come back if they do another one, Queen. Because James Wan, that's what GR was saying. James Wan was saying, that comes down to, like, I don't want to jinx things, but it comes down to the money. That's really what it comes down to. If this thing's already making money. Like, let's see what the budget was. The Conjuring last rights budget. I think I looked this up before. $55 million. So at 55
it's already
million,
made 30 million.
Well, they made 186 million. They made GR.
Oh, I thought it was like I was right. The first day was 81 million.
Yeah, so they made 186 million overall so far. You think they probably spent at 55 million? They probably spent easily 10 million to 15, maybe 20, but I would doubt 20 million on marketing. It's always hard to find that. Probably 10 to 15. And so at that point, man, you made like over 100 million right there, pretty much. Let's say high. They spent 80 million. Let's say a high ball. So I would check it out. The Conjuring is his franchise. No Queen at Michelle Halloween Horror Nights. Bring the audience in year after year. They do it all the time. I finally saw Eddington, and I know we were anti-Pascal, but I liked it. I wouldn't say we're anti-Pascal, but I would say like
I am.
it was still watchable though. I want to see Eddington. You got Pedro Pascal, you got Joaquin Phoenix together, and it looks interesting about like.
Oh my God.
I know, right, GR? About the whole thing.
They're going to put Chalamet in too to make it the complete trilogy.
He should be someone's son or like the newspaper boy or something in there. I don't know. I'm surprised he's not in there. It's just they just toss him and he pops out a mailbox and says Chalamet every once in a while. That would be if it was an Adam Sandler movie. That's how you'd probably say it. If it was Adam Sandler doing it. Guillermo del Toro's I Can't Wait for Frankenstein. Frankenstein's going to be good, GR, right? That looks good.
I hope so. It looks like it's going to be.
Was it 15-minute standing ovation?
Yeah. Well, originally they said it was an 18-minute. I think they just wanted to let that other one have that extra 30 seconds. So they dialed it back to 15.
Yeah, the smashing machine. GR is drinking Haterade. That's a good one. You have to use that from now on, GR.
Having a Haterade moment.
I can't wait for the Black Phone sequel as well. I didn't see the first Black Phone. The first Black Phone was good. It was really good. Ethan Hawke was great. And him coming back as like a Freddy Krueger type character is interesting too. It's definitely Freddy Krueger, GR. It's definitely Freddy Krueger. Like he's haunting their dreams.
So in other words, don't watch it. Yeah.
Well, for you, I'm going to tell you, my brother used to freak me out when I was younger. They bought a Freddy Krueger pillowcase and they'd randomly put it on my pillow when I go to bed to freak me out because I knew I hated Freddy Krueger that much. Not cool, GR. Not cool.
I like your brother more every time you talk about him.
I was like, where did this come from? I think my mom still has it someplace, probably the creepiest pillowcase ever. But I mean, if you want to,
I'm going to call your mom and ask her to get it out for the following week.
Yeah, we don't need it. We don't ever need that. We don't need that ever again. I'll burn it if I go back home. I'll burn it. I'm like, this needs to go. This is demonic. This is like a Conjuring figure right here. Gotta get rid of this right here. I don't think Black Phone really needs a sequel. Queen, I agree with you. I thought the same exact thing. I'm like, it was great as a standalone. But the trailer looks interesting, but I worry about being too Freddy Krueger. And if it's just Freddy Krueger, then what is this? It's just ripping off Freddy Krueger. But Ethan Hawke's great in it. In the first one, at least. Anyone else sick of Worthing Heights updates? I'm annoyed. Worthing Heights updates. Am I off on something? Did I miss something? Oh, yes. I have no urge to see this. I saw the trailer has popped up. This is the one with Margot Robbie, GR. We talked about this the other day. Jacob Elordi. I think you and I put it on. You're like, what the heck is this even for? And I was like, I don't know, GR. So yeah, this is. I don't really care to watch. I have no urge.
The original of that is older than you are, Brian.
Is it really?
That was like in the late 70s, early 80s.
Did you like it?
No.
As simple as that. Worthing Heights is a classic. That's what Queen says. And Jacob Elordi has been everywhere. He's been everywhere. Jacob Elordi is actually he's also another rumor for James Bond. It's like Jacob Elordi, Tom Holland. Those are the two big ones. That Dickinson guy who is he's up for, or he's playing one of the Beatles, but Harrison Dickinson. And those are like the three that were like the rumored ones before. Been remade several times, Queen said. Worthing Heights. I just think Werther's Originals when I hear about Worthing Heights. I don't know. That's all that comes to my mind. I wish Henry Golding would have played James Bond. Henry Golding. Let me see a picture of Henry. You know who Henry Golding is, GR?
No, I do not.
Oh, and I know him from something. What's he from? Is he from Sabrina? But you think that thing is like, would they go with an Asian actor? That's the question. Oh, Crazy Rich Asians. What's up, Lilith? How you doing? Welcome.
They're not going to put an Asian actor as James Bond.
They're definitely going with the original formula of James Bond. You right, GR?
Yeah, I mean, Bond is Bond, you know.
Where's that picture of him? I'm gonna put that picture up of him. And
Holland isn't getting the role either.
Not bad, Lilith. How you been? Welcome back. Yeah, and Holland's not getting it, I don't think either. I don't think so. The Broccoli's will never let it happen. Well, Michelle, the Broccoli's aren't in charge anymore. It's Jeff Bezos and his rocket. You know, they're in charge.
And the Broccoli's have been cooked.
Yeah, the Broccoli's have been cooked. The Broccoli's got put out the pasture. They got cooked up, microwaved, burnt, and paid. Pin me, pay me. They got that money and walked away. So, re-release of Bone Lake. Even worse, Rocket Man. The Rocket Man's in charge. The Rocket Man, and also, GR, we were talking about this before. The person in charge that I'm like, is like, of course, Amy Pascal, who does all the Spider-Man movies. And I'm like, Amy Pascal? I don't know if it's the best person to put in charge of James Bond. What was it? Madam Web? Madam Web did so great.
Is she related by any chance to Mr. Mustache?
You know what? You would think so. You would think so in this town, right? Not that I know of.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. I don't think so. I don't think they are. Scott Adkins should play James Bond and Bruce Wayne. You know, I like Scott Adkins too. Haterade. Haterade.
I'll drink to that.
Haterade. I love it. That's great.
Tell your friends.
Just so you know,
to
you'll
watch
get
us
credit
live.
tomorrow night on the show for Haterade.
Yeah, come on this show on Wednesday at late night. Come see us late night Cruise Control. You should check out a film he was in called Undisputed. I'm gonna check that out. Put in my stuff. I'm trying to keep a list right here, Queen. Undisputed right here.
That's not that old.
It's not that old. I'm looking it up right now. Scott Adkins, putting it up right here. Oh yeah, I didn't see that one. I can see him. I can see him being like.
How did you
more.
not see Undisputed?
I don't know. I missed it. GR, did you really love it?
I wouldn't say I loved it, but it was a decent movie. Yeah.
We need a Haterade sticker. Haterade.
Yeah, right here, right? You know, Haterade.
I'll make a graphic for that. How about that? I'll make a graphic for it, Michelle. By tomorrow, I'll make a graphic called Haterade that'll pop up every once in a while. We'll use it. I like that. That's pretty good. But yeah, a lot we're talking about. Yeah. So the Conjuring, of course, doing great. But how about this? I think Michelle, we were talking about Upload before, but Upload finished. So Upload's done. That's what they say. The Upload thing is crazy, man. I don't know if you guys watched Upload at all, but they did like 4 episodes this last season. That was it. They got 4 episodes. And of course, it was almost gone. They were not going to pick it back up. They decided to give it 4 episodes to wrap up the whole show. And now Robbie and Mel saying, well, if they want to do more, I'm down to come back. If Greg, who's the creator, were to, come up to mind with like a spinoff or maybe another idea, I'm in. No question asked. I am there. So, of course, if an actor wants to do it, maybe the film will happen, or maybe another season will come in. Mel noted that he couldn't imagine doing without them, but he said maybe there's an idea of doing a buddy comedy of his character and his best friend Luke, Nathan and Luke being in space, or not being in space, not space. My mind's on space sometimes. Being in heaven and
you got Tom Cruise on your mind.
Got Tommy on my mind. Tommy running through space. And also, his co-host also said that she would come back too. Of course. Yeah, running through space, GR, running through space. But I liked Upload a lot. It was great. A tale as old as time. I really liked Upload. I think this last season they take out like there's GR. I know you didn't see this, but they have two Robbie and Mels, and they like clone him. So it's all about uploading yourself to the digital afterlife, and they do a duplicate of him, and so the company destroys a duplicate. And then the duplicate's floating out there still alive, and it's all about that duplicate trying to get back with the woman he loves. But they don't give a happy ending, really. They really leave it sad at the end, which I'm just like, it's a very uplifting show. Just give us an uplifting ending, That's what I wanted, but, But they did leave it open, as they always do, just in case they do more. Maybe they can do 2 episodes next season. 4 episodes is so short. It was so short. Probably make a Conjuring sequel.
That's kind of like normal now, 4 to 5. It's ridiculous. Yeah. How can you call that a season?
You can't. That's called like a I don't even call that. You can't call it a season. You call it like a spinoff. You call it like a limited series. That's what they call it like that usually. Queen says they'll probably do you missed all the Undisputed films. Killian missed all the Undisputed films. There's multiple ones. How did I know this? There were reboots, or was that what it was? There's reboots or just second sequels. I didn't see any of that. Undisputed, and then Queen says I'll probably make a Conjuring sequel with different characters. I think they can make it with the kids. I think the kids, like they really set up his daughter and her new fiance to be like the next people taking charge. They really hammered that hard. But also, those characters aren't gone, so the parents can still pop in with them too and work with them. So I could see a sequel where they're all working together on a case, and the next one they're barely there, and the third one they're not really there anymore. And then kind of ease them out. I could see them doing that too. Ease them out, guys.
Ease them down the road.
Ease them down the road. And someone that's not being eased out, guys, is apparently Howard Stern, because Howard Stern came back. He came back. He's coming back, and he said he had like Andy Cohen come on to his show at first as if he was replaced for like 15 minutes. Then he came up and like, big joke. No, I'm actually here. And then he said, he was sitting at home. Everybody in the world was saying that, are you okay? I hear you're fired. You're not coming back. And why are you not telling me this? Why'd you not tell anybody? And he said, you know what? I wish I had never known that, because now I got really upset. And he said that what pisses him off is that now he can't leave because everyone said he was leaving. So he said, I've been thinking about retiring, but now I can't because they'll all say that people are pushing me out. The network's pushing me out. And people are telling me to retire. He's like, so F that. I guess I'm going to go back to work. So I don't know. This sounds like a publicity thing for me, GR, almost. It seems like PR.
It was Stern being what Stern is, an Adam Henry.
Which is an asshole. That's what GR says, right?
Yes, exactly.
It's time for him to
Adam
hang it up.
Henry is just a police term.
It's a police term. Yeah, GR was a police officer for a while.
Yeah, you can't, over the radio, you couldn't use a term like asshole. And you just go, need some help here. I've got a real Adam Henry. And they all know you were dealing with a real twit.
Yeah. Real twit. Queen says his bosses want him out. Michelle said it's time for him to hang it up. And the prank was a flop. Yeah, the prank was a flop. It didn't really go over well. And yeah, I think like maybe there is some truth they want him out, but it sounds like due to this whole thing, he's not going to step down. I bet he signs at least a 2-year deal. I don't know if he's going to sign a 5-year deal. R.I.P. Graham Greene, right? Yeah, it's sad we lost Graham Greene. We lost him, was that last week? Early last week, GR? Something like that? Or was it late last week?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that? Late last week? Maybe it was mid last week. Yeah, it was sad. He was a big man. Dancing with Wolves. Dancing with Wolves. I love that movie. It's funny going back and thinking about that too. Costner. Great movie.
Oh, absolutely. And so based on so much fact.
Yeah. Costner's he's going through the ringer with that lawsuit that happened on Horizon, those two. He's still trying to, I saw something came out today where he's desperately trying to get it thrown out. Yeah, it's huge. This is like 2 cups of coffee, if not more, right here. This is my mega Kruse mug right here. It doubles down for mornings and evenings, guys. Coffee in the morning, something else in the evening. It's great for live shows, let me tell you that, especially on a Friday night. We're doing a live show, which we have a big live show on Friday because it's the election night. So either I'll be super happy or super intoxicated. We're not sure which. We're going to find out.
I think you'll be super intoxicated either way, Brian.
Probably a good chance of that on Friday night, guys. Probably a good chance of that. We've lost a lot of people recently. It's true. We've lost a lot of people in the business. It's sad. When Costner was tolerable. Costner was great. I know he went through a lot of drama on set too. A lot of drama on set. Good boy, Pep Star. Oh, see, you're gonna tell him he's a good boy, and it's gonna get to his head. It's gonna get to his head.
Man.
Gonna get to his head. Don't give him right, GR. Don't give
that
him.
Happened, Brian. It got to his head so long ago it didn't matter anymore.
It really does. It gets to his head. Happens all the time, GR. Happens all the time. You're like, yeah, Pep Star. Anywho, he says. You can't always,
I'm talking to you.
What are you talking to me about, Pep Star? What are you talking to me about? I'm saying it gets to your head. That's why this gets you wrong.
What's wrong?
It's not wrong, Pep Star. It's not wrong. It's not wrong at all.
Ass kicking?
All right, buddy. You calm down. Man, this guy sometimes, GR. Pepe is king. That's what Michelle says. Anyways. I know it's annoying as F. That's TikTok filter. He doesn't have control of that. What happened with TikTok? Oh, are you saying Pep Star? Or TikTok? TikTok does a lot of stuff. I'm like, what is happening with TikTok? Well, I don't understand. I tell Pep Star to deal with it, but he doesn't know anyways. Anyways, what do you do?
He didn't care.
Call this person a little bitch.
All right, Pep Star. That's not nice. All right, man. It's not nice. Yeah. Anyways. This guy, GR. This guy.
Did you pick my shit up yet?
I tell you.
Pepe! Okay. I'm going to have some champagne on Friday. I'm going to at least get a bottle. I'm going to get a bottle, and then we're going to see. I'm going to wait to find out. I mean, you got to just buy it to see what happens, right? I really hope it goes down, and I win. We'll see. We'll see if there's a revolution. We're going to find out. We're going to see if we're going to put, as GR and I say, we're going to see if we put SAG-AFTRA in cruise control. We're going to find out. We're going to find out on Friday. So is Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. I like Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. It's a good movie. Good movie. Really good movie. I actually like that quite a bit. I also like I said, like Dance with Wolves. Robin Hood. I like Men in Tights as well. I actually like Men in Tights quite a bit.
Oh, God.
We're manly men. We're men in tights. We roll around the forest looking for fights. Come on, GR. It was good.
No, Brian. No. So I'm a fan of Robin Hood, not of that trash.
It was good, GR. It was good. Come on.
It was good for nothing. There you go.
I think it was great.
I'll have some more haterade.
Have some more haterade. But the Kevin... having more haterade. The Kevin Costner thing. He says, as a desperate measure, the defendants now claim that Miss Labella intends to interfere with their free speech rights regarding creative works. That's what they're saying right now. And they're going after her for that as well. And by the defendant's logic right now, the anti-slap statute would prohibit any suit based on the film industry workers' objection to breaking of safety protocols during filming. So this would place such workers at the mercy of the powerful companies and famous directors and risk silencing them who they tried to vindicate their hard-won rights created explicitly to protect them from such harm.
Is that like vindicate?
Yes. Did I say vindicate?
Okay. No, you said vindicate. I was just making sure.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I said vindicate and not vindicate. It's supposed to vindicate, so I'm talking fast. Vindicate them. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't know what's going to happen with them, GR. I have no idea. You know, I have no idea. We'll see. I feel like it's back and forth.
Let's face it. We're all done with Slapgate now. That's old news.
Slapgate, yeah. Well, the slapping happened a long time ago.
That was another segue for you, Brian.
I see that. GR's like, move it along. Wait, hold on. My partner said that Austin Butler reminds me of Carrie Ewells. I said, no way. What do you think? Austin Butler, Carrie Ewells? I don't really see that. I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe.
You don't look convinced, Brian.
Yeah. Alan Rickman should have won an Oscar for Sheriff of Nottingham. Oh, I loved him as Sheriff of Nottingham. He was great. He was so good. Yeah. It's called Enforcing the Rules. Yep, Queen, Enforcing the Rules. And Will Smith did not. Well, I guess he had the rules enforced on him when he slapped Chris Rock and got pushed away out of the Oscars for a while. But also, now, of course, he's come back. I talked about before that he has the whole deal with Paramount. Got the multi-year first look deal. And as I said, too, he's got this whole thing with John Schwab right now, where he's got a new director. I want to talk about this today some more because this is interesting that he got this new director, John Schwab, attached to his Fast and Loose project. And, the whole thing, GR, I want to talk about you more of this because the whole thing was he had, of course, Michael Bay attached, right? I still feel like I feel like this is just like they're like, give us anybody, because they literally said we're not going to change our schedule at all because Will Smith's too busy. So give us anybody you can get for a director. And this John Schwab guy got a chance because I looked at his IMDb. He's done a couple things, but I don't know any of his projects. He's got to be ecstatic, this guy, right? This could be a big burst for his career. Could be.
Oh, you think?
Or will he be controlled, GR? That's the question, too. Is it something like, well, we can control it. Will Smith will make sure his direction gets told.
There's probably a little bit of that.
Will Smith is slap happy.
No, I don't think he was very slap happy for a good while. I mean, now that he's back working, he doesn't care. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's old news.
Backing off the slaps. One battle, another instant Oscar odds. Leonardo DiCaprio. I can see DiCaprio. I have no urge to see that DiCaprio movie. The P.T. Anderson movie. I have no urge. We saw the trailer in the movie theater too, GR. I have no urge to see that. I don't know why.
Tells you how good it was, Brian. I forgot about it.
Yeah, I had no urge to see it. I'm like, I mean, it's got a great cast, but I'm just like, I have no urge at all. I don't know why. I'm just not about it. Maybe it'll happen. I like, I do like DiCaprio. I do also like, Benicio del Toro's in there too. But I'm just like, I don't know. I have no urge. But maybe I'd wear a catcher's mitt around Will Smith. Careful, right, Queen?
No, Queen. You need a catcher's mask.
Yeah, right. Put the mask up. Pull it down right there so you don't get slapped. Yeah, watch out for yourself. But there's all this drama too. Like, there's more drama happening around Teen Titans, guys, because Teen Titans, the guy who played the Beast character and their Beast Boy, Greg Sipes, is now claiming that he was fired because he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. So he said once he was diagnosed, they had fired him from Beast Boy right after that. So he's claiming, you have a few cocktails, he's claiming that is why he was fired as opposed to anything else. Now, the studio is now saying, even though he was there for ever, they're saying that Teen Titans Go, for that project, they're saying this comes down to, creative differences. That's what it's creative differences. That's why they're doing this. And that's why they're changing up. And to me personally, what kind of creative differences do you have after all these seasons that he was there? And they actually said that they wanted to actually give him a different role. And they actually gave him another option, maybe a different series, talk about maybe a different character, all these things. But after 9 seasons, I'm saying what kind of creative differences happen after 9 seasons that you're like, we're done. We're done with this person.
Brian, that's an easy one.
That
was just studio talk for you're fired. No,
that's what it kind of feels
we're
like.
Having
right?
creative differences. Yeah, they lie. I know that's shocking, but
Studios don't lie,
do that.
GR. They don't lie, do they?
Of course
He says
not.
that
Never once.
But it's like, he's like, you have Parkinson's disease. And the timing's weird, though. It's like he said he announced it. And it was like right after he announced it. And that's why he said it. But he was like super thrilled before he made a post right before that about how super excited he was to be back. And he loves playing the character. And, he's been having a great time doing it. And then all this happens. But the fact that they're trying to say they offered him a new role, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, what kind of creative differences do you have 9 seasons in? I guess maybe he asked for more money. Maybe he asked for more money. He said something like, hey, I'm diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. I need more money for my treatments. Maybe something like that happened. They're like, we're done. I don't know. There's always that whole, we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors thing they do. They love doing that. Like WWE has always been a big person to say that. They would put on all their stuff. Like, we wish them, like, they'd be like, let's say like whoever it is, John Schmo has left the WWE. Wish them the best in their future endeavors. So it just feels like something they just do, something they just do. So, what do you do? It's crazy, GR. It's crazy. I feel bad for the guy though.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole bunch of BS to me.
And Queen said he should have kept it quiet. Yeah, not to get political, but has any actor starred in an Israeli film? #boycott. Well, I think that I think a lot of people aren't. I think a lot of actors just aren't Israeli films. I know like the one person that even deals with that would be Gal Gadot, and then she gets all the hate on it too, So she's the one person, and Rachel Zegler we talked about before, she got hate for bringing all that up too, So that's a whole thing too. I don't understand the boycott.
Well, Rachel deserved what she got.
Yeah, and she's been popping back up. I saw her doing something recently. She had the Avita thing as well, and that was pretty big for her. Then she got sick, and so I don't know where that's going to go.
The Avita thing is just one bitch playing another.
Oh, jeez. Haterade. Israel has its own film industry. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you think that people need to be entertained every place across the country, I mean, that's what I think about. The greatest thing about entertainment is movies, television, all that. It's a distraction from reality. That's what it's supposed to be. But people want to hate because people want to hate. That's how it goes. Unfortunately, I know they're boycotting, but it doesn't make any. And even Killing says it makes sense to boycott it. I mean, because people are. They also, people do want to stay away from these things sometimes too. As we talked about here before, it's like you start attaching yourself to, people will associate you with that one side as opposed to the other side. Next thing you know, your tickets aren't doing well, you're not selling, and it divides your audience. So that's also why people do it too. I thought it was about the money. Well, money could be it too. Contracts should always be about it too.
Brian, one of the things that haters don't get is they say, oh, don't go see XYZ film, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And what happens is, so why not? Let me go see what it's about. Maybe, so it actually in a lot of ways can help a film.
Yeah, it can. It's also like that. It's that there's no thing as bad PR, right? That's what they say. It's like bad PR, good PR.
The only bad press is no press.
Yeah, it's like people are talking about it. That's all that matters. And people have been talking about that. So if they're boycotting over war, they aren't Americans actors boycotting American films. It's a good question. I mean, that's what it makes no sense. It's like, yeah, if there's a boycott, there'd be across all boycott. Like, you know why? Because no American actors can actually work right now because there's no work, and so they're taking whatever they can get. That's what it is.
That's why they're all in England.
Yeah, cough, cough. Snow White. Yeah, Snow White was horrible. I mean, I didn't hate the movie. I honestly didn't hate the movie. But
I did. It sucked. The best thing in it was Gal Gadot.
Yeah, Gal Gadot was, and she was a little weird though too. But I still like her. I think she gets a lot of hate for no reason sometimes. I still like her, Gal Gadot, and even Rachel Zegler wasn't bad in it. I think the best part of that movie really were the dwarves, like acting wise, character wise. The CG was awful. But I think their dynamic felt like seven of them,
No, that whole movie was terrible. I'm sorry, Brian. I tried to find something good about it, and I couldn't find any.
There was a lot of singing in Snow White.
Miscast. Well, yeah, bad singing. Yeah, the Seven Dwarfs were totally miscast.
Well, they shouldn't have done CG either. I mean, the CG thing was weird. It was like Uncanny Valley to me. You know, where it's like you see something, it looks so odd and off, it makes you cringe a little bit. They should have just got 7 real actors to do it, you know?
That's what I'm saying. It was miscast because it wasn't 7 actual little people, however you want to put it. You know,
they should
politically correct.
I just don't know why they wouldn't, you know, and the whole community was upset about it too. You know, that's how it goes.
Oh yeah.
Did not see Cats the film? Cringe award. Yeah, man. I still say release the butthole edition. I'll say it right now.
That'd be like that.
You guys know about that, right, Killian? Do you know about that? You know about that?
I can't hear you.
All right, yeah. Pep Star's like, I don't want to talk about that.
Give me a hot dog.
Yeah, I can't believe they had that. I don't know why they even put those holes on the cats from the get-go. I mean, then they removed them. It's the weirdest thing ever in cinema. You blame Taylor Swift for.
I don't think we should talk about that.
Yeah, I would rather talk about Ozzy Osbourne. Again, I just think again, this is just one thing. If you guys didn't see this, we talked about it last night, but like the Ozzy Osbourne tribute at the VMAs was amazing. This is one thing that I think we should be having more things like this, honoring our rock legends, honoring our people that have given back to entertainment in any form. And Ozzy was one of the best. We know that Ozzy was great. Even if you didn't like his music, you know the impact he had on, of course, metal, on rock and roll, on music, on everything across the board. He's influenced so many people. And the fact they got like Aerosmith to come on stage, they had his son out there, Jack. It was great to have that tribute to Ozzy. I'll never forget Ozzy Osbourne. I don't think anybody will. He's one of those that'll go down in history as one of the greatest. And I'm always going to be about, Ozzy Osbourne, such a great piece of talent. And they're still waiting that documentary to come out too. They pushed that a little bit longer. No news on when that'll come out. I'm guessing around the holidays. GR probably, maybe. R.I.P. Ozzy. Yeah,
maybe early next year.
Maybe early next year. Yeah, maybe they drop it early 2026. I don't imagine they wait till summer, but at that point we've had a little bit of time to breathe.
Too long.
Yeah, too long. It's been waiting. I think people will be more interested. I say the holidays because people might be reminiscing, family together. Maybe you put it on. It might be something good to inspire some hopefulness and some also relive who he was and see that journey he had at the end of his life as well. Which is crazy. They had it all documented. It makes you think that they actually had. Yeah, Killian. It makes you think that they actually had an idea this was going. They must have known he was getting towards the end. They must have known.
I think it showed when they brought him on stage in that chair.
Yeah.
For that last concert, they knew.
Yeah, I bet he didn't go back on his meds either because they said that he had stopped all of his Parkinson's meds, and he was just like decided just go because he couldn't sing with them. He couldn't sing with them at all, and I bet he didn't go back on them. I bet he just stayed off, and that was probably like what put him over.
They also said that his hand coordination on the meds was not. He couldn't play.
Yeah, I mean they had him strapped down in that chair. They had him strapped down in that chair. It's crazy. Queen says I didn't like how Ozzy would tear the heads off bats as part of his act. Was that a real thing? I mean, I saw that before.
Yeah, that was a real thing. He bit him off.
Ozzy said that a bat flew in during his live concert and bit him. That's what Killian's saying. But I always wondered if that was a thing. I know he did it in movies and stuff too. Like I think about Little Nicky, Popeye's Chicken, and Little Nicky. They had Ozzy pop in and bite, and do that, and then pop because I guess Little Nicky's brother turned into a bat, and then they bit his head off and then put him in the flask or whatever. I can't think of his name, Cassian or something like that. I can't remember, guys. Little Nicky, what a movie!
When you saw him do that, Brian, on stage. And the blood was everywhere. He was loving it.
That's like sick. I looked this up. Is it true? I mean, I always see images online of him doing it. It says Ozzy bit the head off a bat on stage in Des Moines, Iowa on January 20th, 1982 after a bat flew onto stage and he mistook it for a toy bat. Then he realized it was real. Stunned, the bat had to receive a series of rabies shot after the incident. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. I would have been dead for days before being tossed on stage. So it was a dead bat. And he bit into it.
It didn't look dead.
Apparently been dead for days. That's why he'd have a rabies shot. Oh.
No, it was a wild bat. That's why you have to have the rabies shot, Brian.
And rabies shot, the pain, yeah. No, Ozzy never chewed. He never chewed, but he bit it. But he had no idea it was a live bat because it wasn't moving. So he thought it was a toy bat and he bit it. Oh my God. I never knew that story. Can you imagine?
And I think that rabies treatment is like three or four shots.
Oh my God.
It's not just one shot.
Isn't it a big needle or something too? Was it planned? No, Queen doesn't say. It says it wasn't planned. It was a fan just threw it at him, and he laughed like the fan was like, yeah, and he just bit it. Like he just went for it. That's crazy.
He was living up to the character that he created.
Yeah, maybe he was just getting into it. There's a video of it. I don't know, but crazy. Not playing nothing. Insane. I loved Ozzy Osbourne though. And like just this one very fast as last night, but Madonna movie is happening. It's happening. Julia Gardner's still coming back. Get ready for that. Bieber dropped his album, guys. That also happened. If you guys are a Bieber, if you're a BB believer, that came out too. Of course, he had his whole clothing line with that too, following along with the whole Bieber release. So if you guys are a fan of swag, Bieber, Madonna, get ready for more because that Bieber. I know Ron was really excited about that whole Madonna movie. He's excited. Well, it's a series now, right? It's a series on Netflix, but he's super excited. Julia Gardner's great, and I like to see GR rocking a swag shirt from Bieber, the pink swag shirt. I gotta get you one, GR. Would you wear a pink swag shirt from Bieber?
I don't think so. I did get offered his. I got offered some of his stuff a number of years ago now.
Really?
Because remember, I told you, Milk, who wrote his first 4 or 5 albums.
Oh, that's right.
Used to live right down the street.
That's right. So he's trying to give you Bieb merchandise. Leave it to Bieber. Queen said.
Yeah. Well, I'd go over to his house and he had a big, huge mural of him Bieber on his garage.
Oh man, because that's been working for him for that long, huh?
Well, he wrote his first 4 or 5 albums.
Wow, man, that's pretty cool. I think that Bieber's had a tragic story, and I'm always like hopeful that he's okay, because I can't even imagine what he went through with the oil man himself,
I think he grew up is what happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just think about being around the oil man though, GR. That guy was who knows what he was doing to the Biebs.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't really know. I don't really know. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. All right. We got through that. GR, how do you feel? Do you want to try doing hot takes?
Don't bother me. You know that. I'm not going to run from it.
All right. GR's not going to run from it. This is the Kickin' It hot takes. Let's do it. Minute on the clock for those hot takes. And unlike the regular show, of course, this is not a competition. We're just having a good time. This is one-on-one. GR and I hanging out, doing some hot takes. I'm going to bring up the wheel, though, guys, because the wheel, of course,
oh, boy,
is always here. Here we go. The wheel is always here, GR. You can't run. You can't run from the wheel, GR. You can't run from the wheel. Even though you want to.
I'm used to it.
Even though you want to, GR. All right. Let us do these.
Now, I'll have some haterade.
Haterade. Oh, it looks like he's in a bad mood. You're talking about the beeps? What's up, Jordan? How you doing? All right. Let's spin this wheel, guys. Let's go. Who is going to go first? Oh, it's GR.
Oh, boy, I get to go first.
Yes, GR. Yes. It is hot take time. The wheel is always true, GR. The wheel is always true. The wheel is always real. The wheel does not
No,
lie.
that's not correct, Brian. But we'll let you get away with it.
I try. All right. Without further ado, G, are you feeling good about this?
No, but let's do it anyway.
All right. It's a Tuesday morning. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, and 1. Hot takes.
Oh, Tomb Raider was canceled. No great loss there. Conjuring 5 coming. Dilligaff. Sorry. More upload? What? Who? Where? Who cares? Stern proves he didn't change. He's always going to be an Adam Henry. Actor fired over his diagnosis? I hope not, because that will get them sued so bad. Well, I guess Will's back. He ain't got 5-picture deal. He's going to be around a while. Bieber's second album this year. That's not bad. You'd think he was like trying to be Taylor Swift or something, you know. Who knows? Julia Garner, I hope to God she can sing if she's going to play Madonna. Never heard her. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the tribute to Ozzy the son and the grandkids. You know, give tribute. That was great. And Will's golf thing, I hope he can hit a good drive.
Great hot takes here.
He's good. Brian didn't get that joke, you know.
I got it.
That drives what she's...
I got it.
So good. I got to
He's going, huh? What? Your face gave you away that you didn't, Brian.
I got it. Do we have a vote now? There's no vote, Queen. No, there's no vote. Not on TikTok. We're still 1-on-1. So, you know, that's what it is. We're not going to vote. We have to vote now. And she's like, "Why is there a wheel? Why say it's just for fun? It's just for fun because we're having a good time on the morning show." All right, GR. I guess it's my turn, right? Without further ado, I guess I have to do hot takes. Huh?
Yeah. You don't need to spin the wheel for yourself, Brian.
No. Here we go. Let me stretch it out. Here we go. Check your voter registration. For what? Oh, for the vote.
You ready for hot takes, Brian?
Yes, I am, GR. You got me.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right, let's do this. So, guys, I gotta say it right now. Let's get in this. So, Tomb Raider, I really don't know about Sophia Turner. I think she looks great, though. I think she's been working out. Maybe she can be a good Tomb Raider. Prove me wrong if you're going to be great. Conjuring 5, I will watch more Conjuring every day. Give me that massive popcorn bucket, just not Annabelle, guys. And Upload, I think it's a great story. I had a lot of fun with it. I would watch more, but honestly, why you guys take out the main character? There was so much love in that room. Leave the love. Say goodbye to the Upload. I'll upload all day. Also, again, Howard Stern, of course, that guy's going nowhere. That guy wants that money. Yeah. And also Teen Titans, if he was fired because of Parkinson's, I got a raw deal. And like I said, GR said, you gotta go after those people, sue for your livelihood, for everybody else, and for everybody else that has Parkinson's that suffers from any kind of disease at all, guys. Will Smith, guys, he's getting jiggy with one more time at Paramount. You know what? I'm excited for it. But I'm also like, man, Will Smith, there's a lot of actors that need an opportunity too. Stop slapping people. And also, Biebs, I'm excited for Biebs. Keep going, Biebs. You're a great man. I think everything you went through was a tragedy. Also, Madonna, I will always be a person that loves Madonna. She's a ray of light in my life. Also, Ozzy, I love you, Ozzy. Congratulations for everything you've done. And Will Ferrell, go golf, man. Go golf. I'll check it out. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here. Woo! Do I do that for myself? What's up, Raymond? Okay, that's good. Not back to GR. No, not back to GR. No. Round 2, go fight. Thank you, Raven. Thank you for the corn. Appreciate you too. Also, Tomb Raider should team up with Indiana Jones. That's what Queen says. Do you imagine? I could see that. Indy and
I
Tomb
wouldn't
Raider?
do that to Indiana.
Yeah. I mean, I went to Indiana. Come on, GR. Come on. That's like seems like that makes the most sense right there too. And thank you for more corn, Raven. Yeah, I think that makes sense to me. I feel like they're already I mean, Indiana Jones is pretty much a Tomb Raider as it is, Queen, out there too. He's pretty much a Tomb Raider. He's going in there, getting the chalices and all that, and making it happen. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you for checking out the channel. Please like and subscribe.
Thanks, Pep Star. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys, if you're liking what you're watching, as always, like and subscribe goes a long way for us over here too, guys. And like, and hit us up there with some love. That corn, thank you so much for the corn, Raven. Appreciate you. And appreciate you guys all being here today. Killian, Queen, thanks for being here. Everybody in the chat, appreciate you. Yeah, great hot takes.
That was fun.
It's just a fun game. We're not no one's winning hot takes on the morning show. That's for sure. We're just chilling. We're just kicking it.
I won, but we just wanted to let you feel better.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a womp womp on that, GR. Womp womp. I'm gonna give Queen and Killian some love. I still gotta say, Killian, was it last week? You went crazy with the likes. Your finger must have been ready to snap off from all the likes. I appreciate all those likes all the time. It goes a long way, Killian. I thank you so much. Premiere of Nuremberg. Yeah, Russell Crowe. I want to see that. I want to see Nuremberg. Of course, that's following I can't say his name probably on here. If I say the man's name, A to the off to the high. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. That guy from Germany back in the day that caused a lot of things happening. That's very controversial. Of course, about his general. And Nuremberg, of course, played by Russell Crowe. That looks good, GR. That's been going around the circuits right now too, and they're getting a lot of great comments on it too. So we'll see. That's something you would watch.
I've heard that. Oh hell yes! As a history freak, that from what I've heard, it's very historically accurate.
Yeah,
and that was an incredibly scary time. See all those people. And I'm using that term lightly. People.
Yeah. It's tough on TikTok with this topic, isn't it? It's tough on TikTok with this topic.
Yeah, you can't really say how they all became lifeless. Is that okay?
I think we can say that, unalive, lifeless, yeah. It's sad. It's sad, but I mean, movies like this hopefully portray this for a reason that we can learn from it, remember it, and then also honor those people that have been gone and remember them, and also never let it happen again. Never let it happen again. That's the hope.
Yeah, well, I mean, it brings to light the fact that party, if you will, because that's what they consider themselves, a political party, killed six.
You said it. You said it.
We're sorry. I did. I'm sorry. I apologize. It caused 6 million people to no longer be with us. How's that?
Yeah. It's insane, and some people don't believe it, which is crazy to me. It's crazy. I don't know what people are thinking.
That's because they don't teach history in school like they used to.
Yeah. Queen says maybe be Oscar nominated. Sounds like a prestigious film. Intense, Killian says. Michael Caine coming out of retirement. Michael Caine. See, no actor ever stays in retirement. I believe Michael Caine that he'd be retired because he was 92 years old. But Killian, you're right. Coming back. History shouldn't be ignored, Queen says. Shouldn't be ignored. We got to learn from history.
Amen to that, Queen.
Yeah, round of applause for that. Queen, thank you so much. It's true. It's true. We got to always take care of, we got to remember everything. If you don't remember, you're doomed to relive it. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing, Brian. If you don't learn from it, you will repeat it.
Yeah, we will. It's how history goes. Welcome back, John. Welcome back.
Hey, if you love the show, join us in the chat. Monday, Wednesday.
Okay, it's every day, Peppy. Every day. I'm cutting you off every day. But thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for being here. We're going to keep this moving because we got some time left. We got a little bit of time left. So one thing else I want to talk about today, because we got a bunch of stuff to talk about, is this Will Farley. I got Will Ferrell in my head, and I got Chris Farley. I'm merging them together now, GR. Chris Farley movie coming. Can we talk about that? He needs a dog clothing line. I would love Peppy to have a dog clothing line. What would he call the puppy pooches or the pooch poppers? I don't know what we call that. We'll workshop that, John. Help me workshop that. We'll figure that out. Peppy ponchos. We could have Peppy t-shirts. We could have it's definitely some snickety
Peppy
snacks.
onesies.
Peppy onesies, definitely some snickety snacks. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Thank you for all the likes. Appreciate you. Always got me that corn up there too. I always love that too, guys. Like, follow, share. Pep Stars, all about that for those snickety snacks.
Thank you
right,
for
Pep
checking
Stars?
out the channel. Please like and subscribe.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. But yeah, Chris Farley, guys. So Chris Farley, this coming up in news. We were talking about John Candy before. John Candy's coming up because that documentary is coming up about John Candy, which I can't wait to see that. But that leads me more to comedians that have been gone for a long time, like Chris Farley. And after 30 years pretty much now, Chris Farley's biopic is finally moving forward with production moving forward with, again, Paul Walter Hauser playing Chris Farley. Thank you, Killian. What's up, Lucy? Finally, a Chris Farley movie. I had his SNL highlight DVD. I know, right? It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. But this has been on the trajectory for a while now. Josh Gad announced it, that he's going to direct it last year for New Line Cinema. And they've been waiting and sitting on it. Apparently, they've been going through the script a lot because it's actually a pretty big budget movie because it's a period piece, because it takes place 30 years ago. I guess it's a period piece now because that is, at this point, you're going back to that time when we lost Chris Farley. So they're saying that the budget's been a big deal. Yeah, Queen, been a big deal to figure out that budget. But also the casting, of course, they got Paul Walter Hauser, who is also saying, like, we got to do it soon because he doesn't want to try to play like, be 42 and try to play a 25-year-old Chris Farley. He's like, I can't be doing that. I need to be able to be a little bit, I don't want to be too old playing him, which makes sense too. Josh Gad agreed, says he doesn't want him to be too much older as it is too. And in the midst of going through all this script and stuff like that, he says they're getting closer. They're reducing a bunch of costs. It was greenlit. They're excited about this, trying to work out that budget, but it is moving forward now. And they're hoping they're going to be shooting by 2026. So I really hope so. I mean, Chris Farley is a beloved person, and I wonder what they're going to cover in his life, like which movies, which path of his life, from SNL to I'm thinking about what was the ninja one? It was like it wasn't Beverly. What was the ninja one? He did a ninja one too. It was a ridiculous movie. I can't think of the name of it. Beverly Hills Ninja or Ninja 3.5 Ninjas or. He's done so many movies, though, too. Chris Farley was a man. He was so hilarious. I was thinking about, I got a fan down by the river. I just think about that all the time, but he was great. Beverly Hills Ninja. Yes, there we go. Thank you, Queen. And also, Lacey, yes, Beverly Hills Ninja. Thank you. I'm like, Beverly Hills Ninja? I'm like, I thought it was something like that. The guy from Mortal Kombat. Yes, the guy from Mortal Kombat. Was that the guy from Mortal Kombat? I have to check that out again. I'm gonna pull that up right now. Mortal Kombat. Let me see. I'm gonna look that up. Beverly Hills Ninja. Hills Ninja. Yeah, GR's like, stop with the Mortal Kombat. Stop, he says. Oh yeah, Robin Show. Yeah, yes, yeah. He was the main guy in Mortal Kombat, the original one too. Also, Chris Rock was in there as well. Mortal Kombat. But I think it's a long time coming. Paul Walter Hauser, finish him. Ba-da-boom. Paul Walter Hauser's been blowing up recently. He had quite the summer, guys. I would say being in like Fantastic Four and also being in Naked Gun. That's pretty big.
Fantastic 3.
There he is. I think he's actually pretty great. He had that Apple TV show. It was like Blackbird. He was in as well when he played the criminal that was in jail. I think he's done a great bang up job recently. Yeah, John. What do you think, GR? Do you think this is going to happen, or do you think this is going to go into development hell? Because I feel like they've been pushing it for such a long time.
I think, we kind of we talked about last night when we talked about John Candy.
Yeah.
I think because of the way both of them died, and I use the lifelessness, whatever.
Yeah.
Because of the way it happened, a lot of people didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because drugs were not acceptable. And not that they're totally acceptable now, but now that things like marijuana are legal, the hate is kind of backed off, and I think that's why these films are finally being made.
That's a fascinating take. I know you said it last night too. It's like, yeah, maybe because they were kind of, and also it's like, people's I guess perception of these actors was such a way they don't want to taint it or change it. And so maybe they don't want to get into the nitty gritty of what happened to him. But John Candy was a legend. I mean, just a legend. I loved him so much. So funny. Gone too soon. And then also, I mean, it's the same as with Chris Farley. Gone way too soon. Tommy Boy was so good as well. Haterade. John just caught the haterade thing earlier. I think he's loving that term too. With me, a Koopa or something about that. I just think that you're right. I feel like that at the end of the day, maybe people weren't ready for it. But I just think that it's a shame. It's a shame it's been 30 years and we haven't got anything about him. 30 years. I think it's a shame. Even John Candy. And we're getting a documentary about, I mean, these are big people that change comedy in a lot of ways. And people still watch their stuff, you know? One of the best movies ever. Yeah, Tommy Boy. It's a great movie. Chris Farley had substance abuse issues throughout his whole career. It's true. He really did. I can't even imagine. The man was battling with his demons. And you got to showcase that in the movie, right, GR? You got to showcase that.
If you don't, you're not doing justice to the person.
Yeah. And they're also probably I bet they showcase SNL, maybe. What do you think? SNL?
It's got to be SNL in there.
Yeah, they got to be doing
a major portion of his career.
Do you think Paul Walter Hauser is the man to play him?
From looking at the pictures that you showed earlier, yeah.
He has the look. He kind of has the look, and he's been doing a lot these days, and he's done a bunch of comedy as well, you know. But he said he doesn't be 42 and do it, which makes sense.
It's hell to get old.
Yeah, it happens, right? How old is Paul Walter Hauser right now? Is he being? I wonder if he's being just like it's being like out
like
there.
37, 38, something like that.
38. You're right. Yeah, he's 38 right now. So that's probably why he's like, yeah, I'm pushing 40.
He's a baby.
Baby. Still, it's like Battinson being like, I don't want to be Batman when I'm 40. And I'm like, you're good, man. Batman's been in his 40s a lot. Trust me. It's fine. Not like your knees are going to give out. You know what I mean?
No, that waits till you're 41. Yeah,
it's true. For 41, 42, the knees go, and you're like, a lot of people involved with SNL have passed away. You're right. Well, I think it was like think about those early days in SNL. It was like rock and roll. Really was. And a lot different than it is now, that's for sure. SNL is not the same as it used to be back then. Not even close. And the talent they're pumping out is not the same either. Like you saw they had like a bunch of layoffs this season. I don't know if you guys saw, there's a lot of layoffs. And then and then a bunch of new cast members. And like a lot of them weren't, like over half of them was like, we're getting rid of these people. It wasn't they're walking away, So that's what happens. They have such a big cast. I always laugh at the SNL thing, GR. I see it. It's like they go through that whole intro credits. I'm like, who are these people? There's like a bunch of people you never see in sketches. So that's just how it goes. They're not standing out, And so they let them go. They even get a chance. I don't know. I auditioned for SNL. I wish I would have got it. I would have loved to be on SNL. That'd be fun. Oh man, it'd be so much fun. Sketch comedy every week. I'd be all about it. Let's go. Hasn't been funny since the pandemic. I feel like they haven't been as funny. I feel like they haven't either. That's how it goes, though. There's been some moments, but for the most part, I'll see a sketch here.
I think what you're saying, Brian, is true. You haven't had a really big breakout comedic star come out of there in the last few years.
No, you really haven't. Like, I mean, and then there's Keenan. He's not going anywhere. He's like, I'm here forever, guys. I'm going to make this money, which I'm like, I don't blame him. He does great over there. I like Keenan over there, but that's a great mix for him. Like, I can't see Keenan going on and doing like big blockbuster comedies. I think he's done a few, but he always ends up being like Good Burger or something like that. I think he's a talent though, but he doesn't like blow up like a lot of people have. Like he's no Eddie Murphy. You know what I mean? Like that's the problem. It's like there's nobody
Chevy
like
Chase.
Or you think about like our Gilda Radner, is that his Gilda? There's like you think about like the actors they had from there. So it's just different.
Gilda, at the time I didn't particularly like her, but that was me at the time. But looking back on it now, 30 and 40 years later,
yeah,
she was funny as hell.
Yeah, funny, right? And Lisa, I think they're too afraid to offend people now. Well, even like they had the one sketch, which I thought was kind of hilarious. I'm not going to lie, was the one about the White Lotus. And they had the one girl, she was playing the British girl, and she had the teeth, and she had and she was acting just, oh no. But it was actually like, oh, you guys are going there. And then she was apologizing online for being too harsh on her. I'm like, it's comedy. That's what we're doing. Comedy. That's what we do here. Saturday Night Live is a breeding ground for big comedy stars. Used to be Queen. Yeah, GR?
Yeah, they could. I think about one skit they did that cheeseburgers, fries,
Oh yeah.
Pepsi. They couldn't do those kind of skits anymore. People are too sensitive.
They just gotta let go. Maybe they need maybe it's time for Lorne Michaels to step down. Maybe that's just what it is. I know he's talking about it. Maybe it's time for him to step down and have somebody else come in there that's a little bit more innovative for the new days.
He may not be an actor, but that boy will never retire.
Yeah, I feel like he's there until he started, right? So he's not. I feel like he'll be pulling it out of his hand, He'll be clenching onto it on his bed.
He'll pass away and somebody will take over, but
yeah, somebody eventually will, but not until he's gone, I don't think.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
Fry Fest has a musical coming from Taika Waititi and Rita Ora. Oh, I wonder what that's going to be like. Think does it look good there? Do you see anything about that, Killian? I didn't see that skit, but I heard about how it made the woman sad, but it's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, political correctness and has demolished comedy. It didn't make her upset, which is a bummer because it was funny. And but she was so good at that. I mean, she was great in White Lotus too. So it was like, oh no, the way she portrayed it perfectly. So what do you do? But Chris Farley was great. That's when comedy was amazing too. I'd be flattered. Me too. I'd be super flattered if SNL made fun of me. I'm like, I know I made it. If someone's like playing me as a character, I'd be like, yes, let's go. Let's go. Hey, you never know. If they made fun of me if I win SAG president, go for it, guys. Go for it. I'm down. They'll be like, they'll be doing
good. Trust me, we're gonna have a good time when you get elected.
Yeah. They'll be doing GR and us on SNL. I don't know who played GR, but it'd be kind of hilarious to see. They'll like Mikey Day play me or something like that. I don't know.
Well, I'll make sure whoever plays me has a lot of haterade.
Round of applause for the haterade. Round of applause for the haterade. Oh boy, and again, as I said, some of these stories they blend over. I like Chris Farley, guys. I hope Chris Farley's biopic is great. I hope it's fun. I hope that again, Paul Walter Hauser has big shoes to fill. And if he fills them, I hope he does the best at them, and I hope he dominates that because I'm excited to see where he goes with that. So to you, Paul Walter Hauser, good luck. It's a lot of ambitious to fill those shoes, and I hope that you do great doing it though too. I want to see it, GR. I really want to see it. I think there's some great. Welcome back, Killian. Welcome back. All right, guys. But I know we're getting towards the end of the show. Let's see. Do I have time to do one more, GR? Do we have time? Maybe. I have to go to work in 10.
Why not?
Yes, I have to go to work in 10 minutes. 15 minutes. We can do it.
We can do a quickie.
Let's do this fast. I want to talk about this here too. We talked about it last night, but it's something I think it's important to talk across the board. Let's talk about our featured story of the day. HBO was SNL Unfiltered agreed. Kids in the Hall was great. I know, Killian, you brought this up too, was like the Warner Brothers Discovery joining, of course, in the AI lawsuit against Midjourney. We talked about that. Thank you for sending me that article as well. And I brought that up briefly last night. They're also saying this is a theft of their intellectual property, of actually training the AI systems based off their NBC Universal's already there. Walt Disney is already involved in this lawsuit. Midjourney is saying that, no, they're not doing that. There's no big deal. Like, they're training their people, but they have the legal right to do that. And of course, it's been a big deal going across the board. People keep saying like, hey, you can't just take my content and put them into AI and not pay me. And that's been a big deal that this lawsuit's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I know it. It's going to keep growing. And when I see that lawsuit, I'm like, who? You got Warner Brothers, you got Disney, and you got NBC, you got Universal. I mean, who else are you missing right now? Those big ones to attach to this lawsuit. It's massive. And this is going to really bring it to light. Now, there was a bill that was supposed to be passed. They're trying to get through about making this illegal. Then it's gone back and forth if they're going to actually pass that. And the Senate was proposed. Then it was pulled. So I don't know if it's going to actually happen. But I think a big bill needs to be passed on this. Because, again, I think that people need to get paid, protect their IP. That's what has to happen. And I think that at the end of the day, if we don't protect it, it's going to be a problem coming to line. Like I'm talking about this whole company too, this Fable company I brought up last night, but it's like, it really is on my mind, this Fable company. The fact that they wanted, Jeff Bezos owns this company that is going to make a Netflix AI powered controlled company that's going to be able to make all your own original content. I know, like Angela last night was pretty much like you can never replace the human experience, which I like to think that sometimes. But the fact that they can pump, I watched it. I actually went and found those during the strikes, guys. So if you guys know about this, during the strikes, the SAG strikes, we're talking about AI. This company, Fable, released a couple episodes of South Park where it was all AI created. And it was like 3 different episodes. And they said, this is where we're going. And I watched them. They're not that great. They're not that great. They have all the characters are like separated completely. They don't interact really. And the voice is a little bit robotic, but it looks like South Park. It really does. And you can hear hints of Cartman, Stan, Kyle. But they said they released that to showcase that this is where we're going with this company. And their plan is 2 years from now to be able to talk to your smart device and have an app and say like, hey, I want to see a new episode of Friends where they're back together. They're in their 80s and they're having a reunion episode. And Ross and Rachel have 5 kids, and then bam, it's gonna create the whole episode for you. And like this, and then you watch that episode and it's all scanned based off those IPs. They have rights from the studio, WB. They use all those characters, all their likenesses, all their voices, and then they make that show for you and you watch it. And they think that's the future of cinema. Movies, you go watch their example is you go to the theater and see John Wick 5, right? And then you come home and you're like, I want to see if this happened movie. And then bam, that program makes that a whole new John Wick movie based off that movie in cinemas and makes a whole thing where it showcases the new movie for you, a new spin-off series. So it's like you can make your own TV shows and movies from the power of your couch with AI. That's where I want to go with it too. The studios are going to hire the best lawyers. Oh yeah, Queen. I found a page on here that's creating an AI app for writing a book, and it really bothers me. But you would know what's going to happen. You would know what's going to happen. Yeah, and that's the guy said too, GR, is he said that like the creator of this said that the studios will know it, will make agreement with them. So the IP will be again being paid through that, of course. It'll be a subscription base. They get paid. And the actors get paid too somehow. And the writers get paid sometime. But I feel like the writers will get cut off first. Right, GR? Like what writers are going to need?
I think it's going to screw everybody. I mean, if the union, and I'm talking SAG-AFTRA,
yeah,
doesn't drop the ball again like we did in the last strike, if they don't do something, this could literally kill Hollywood.
It could take it right out. Take it right out. And honestly, GR, you're right. That's why I worry about too. Like that's why I keep talking about these things, especially as I've been, running for the presidency. Because I'm like, I think it's important we address these things head on. And we keep updated on it. If we don't inform ourselves, we're only going to be like sideswiped by this when it actually happens. And as I hear about more companies like this, I'm like, we gotta start addressing these right now. Like if I become president, I'm gonna be talking about Fable. I'm gonna be talking about Sora. I'm gonna be addressing all these with the studios. Because I know the studios have had meetings with Sora and with this too about taking out jobs, changing this. I agree with you, Queen. I would rather see something else that we would create like by a human being. I think that's better. But give it 2 to 3 years. I am still not sold that it's not going to look a lot more realistic that make you wonder if it is a human or not. I'm not sold on that. It's getting better and better, faster and faster. It really is. And they already are doing better with the animation.
Sora was for a long time has been the epitome. I don't know about the new one. I haven't seen anything from them yet. But you could still tell it was AI, that it was not real. Because when they walk, they still have that jerky step. But technology is evolving like crazy. I mean,
fast.
What's the old... Well, the hell, 120 years ago, we were all riding horses still.
Yeah.
Now
we're talking about our AI overlords coming. You know what I mean? Not that far. Yeah. Not that much time has gone by.
Well, that's why we got to get some control of it.
We do. We have to be, we have to be fighting for it. And Lacey says, a few of my clients have already started using AI for writing, photography, and videography. So it's already replacing my job. Yeah, Lacey, it happens. But I really hope that they use it as a tool to make it easier for you and not a replacement thing. Because we were talking about, too, the prompt stuff they put in as of right now. And even like this company, Fable, they said, you have to put the prompts in. They said it's going to be very simple prompts and bam, it's going to make it for you. So that's their hope, that it'll be that intelligent at that point. If they're feeding all this content in, if that's the other thing too, if they're feeding all the content in from like Friends, Star Wars, Marvel, you think about all the big brands.
They could go back and make new John Wayne movies if they want to
do that too. You could see John Wayne. You could see John Wayne as Tony Stark. You could see it. Or he'd probably be Captain America, GR. What do you think? He'd probably be Captain America more than anything else, John Wayne.
He'd be both.
But
He's GR's the Duke.
I can see GR and GR's were thinking, I want to see that. I saw it in your face. You're like, I kind of want to see that. But you can make your own superhero lineup. Everybody else, different universe. That's where this is going. So that's
how about John Wayne as Wolverine?
John Wayne is Wolverine. Come on, bub. Can you imagine? It's a wild thing to think about, but that's what they're talking about. With the money banking of Amazon behind it and this AI powered company, I think it's a formula where it's going to move faster and faster and faster. And where's it going to go first? Amazon Prime Video. Where's it going to go first? The James Bond movies. Where's it going to go first? You know what I mean? Jeff Bezos has a lot of IPs. He's got a lot of property that he can put this towards. Lord of the Rings. He's got that.
A real Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. Oh, you want to they could probably replace Pedro. You could probably replace him with whoever you want, GR, and watch the movie again.
Anybody.
Oh, boy.
Without a mustache.
John Wayne did play a movie where he played Genghis Khan. True story. Really? I didn't know he played Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. In 1958, I think it was 59, somewhere around there.
Oh, what's up, David Campbell? So you could literally have like him doing anything. That's the thing about this AI system. You can make any kind of movie. David Campbell's popped in. We were just saying, David Campbell, with this new AI system, if you wanted, it's supposed to be pretty much in 2 years, it'll be revolutionary. You could literally have Fantastic Four and have Pedro Pascal replaced with whoever you want and rewatch the whole movie. And it would be a brand new actor. That's what they're going with. GR loves that. But it'll be replacing anybody you want. That's the idea of this. Anybody you want. Make any TV show, any movie, any concept, bam, like that. All you gotta do is talk to a prompt, voicing and be like, now I want to see what's another big show people probably want to see. I said the X-Files last night because I love to see more X-Files. I'm like, hey, give me the X-Files, but Mulder and Scully are married and the alien invasion's happening. And then bam, you get that movie about them with their family, and the aliens come down and Mulder and Scully have to stop it. And AI would make that whole movie, and it would use their likenesses and use their voices and do all that and make the movie, and you'd watch it at your couch through this app, this Netflix AI type app. What are they going to call it? They can call it Fable? Probably not. They're probably going to call it, I don't know, artificial nets, artificial streaming service, artificial plus. It's got to be a plus, AI plus, right? I love to do that AI, that plus sign and everything, but I don't know. It's freaky. It was called The Conqueror, and it became an infamous film. I'm gonna check that out, Queen. The Conqueror. Putting it down right here. But the AI could be a Conqueror.
It was not well received.
No, was it? Duke. I'm gonna put it in.
It wasn't one of his big hits.
He's great. I'm putting it on there. I'm putting it on my little right thing here. We found it. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Queen. But this is just something I want to bring up. We'll probably talk about this more as it develops more, guys. Again, AI, it's a thing. I'm always going to address it. We're always going to talk about it, especially here on Kickin with Kruse, guys. Thanks for being here today, guys. Hope you had a great time. Happy Tuesday.
Yay.
Thank you, GR, for being here. Hope you had a great time today, GR.
It was fun, Brian. And I'm going to have some more haterade in private.
That's a new term now. I'll have to make a t-shirt. The hater. Good to see you, Killian. Thanks for being here, Queen. David Campbell. Thank you for being here, Lacey. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. Appreciate you all again. I'll be back again tomorrow with Jonathan. Jonathan McFadden will be joining me tomorrow. I'll be back again. I would love it to be 10 a.m. It might be 9:15 again. We'll see. I'll keep you posted, guys. Watch my posts. Thank you guys for being here. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Until next time, everybody. See ya. Oh, John, thank you so much. Thank you, Queen. See you soon, Queen. Take care. See you tomorrow morning. See ya.